Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We are going to learn about the life of Alexander Graham Bell. This will be a simple and easy to understand biography, perfect for practicing your English listening. Let's get started. Every blade of grass is a study, and to produce two, whether one is both a profit and a pleasure, please like, share, and subscribe my YouTube channel, My English Stories. Alexander Graham Bell thought, "What this power is I cannot say, that Allie know is that it exists." Alexander Graham Bell was a Scottish-born American scientist and inventor, most famous for his pioneering work on the development of the telephone. Bell was born on March 3, 1847 in Edinburgh and educated there and in London. His father and grandfather were both authorities on elocution. And at the age of 16, Bell himself began researching the mechanics of speech. In 1870, Bell emigrated with his family to Canada, and the following year, he moved to the United States to teach. There he pioneered a system called visible speech, developed by his father, to teach deaf-mute children. In 1872, Bell founded a school in Boston to train teachers of the deaf. The school subsequently became part of Boston University, where Bell was appointed professor of vocal physiology in 1873. He became a naturalized U.S. citizen in 1882. Bell had long been fascinated by the idea of transmitting speech, and by 1875 had come up with a simple receiver that could turn electricity into sound. Others were working along the same lines, including an Italian-American Antonio Musi. However, Bell was granted a patent for the telephone on March 7, 1876, and it developed quickly. Within a year, the first telephone exchange was built in Connecticut, and the Bell Telephone Company was created in 1877, with Bell the owner of a third of the shares, quickly making him a wealthy man. Bell might easily have been content with the success of his telephone invention. His many laboratory notebooks demonstrate, however, that he was driven by a genuine and rare intellectual curiosity that kept him regularly searching, striving, and wanting always to learn and to create. He would continue to test out new ideas through a long and productive life. He would explore the realm of communications, as well as engage in a great variety of scientific activities involving kites, airplanes, tetrahedral structures, sheep breeding, artificial respiration, desalination, and water distillation and hydrofoils. With the enormous technical and later financial success of his telephone invention, Bell's future was secure, and he was able to arrange his life so that he could devote himself to his scientific interests. Toward this end, in 1881, he used a $10,000 award for winning France's Volta Prize to set up the Volta Laboratory in Washington, D.C. A believer in scientific teamwork, Bell worked with two associates, his cousin Chichester Bell and Charles Sumner Taylor, at the Volta Laboratory. Their experiments soon produced such major improvements in Thomas Edison's phonograph that it became commercially viable. After 1885, when he first visited Nova Scotia, Bell set up another laboratory there at his estate, Bainbridge, near Bedeck, where he would assemble other teams of bright young engineers to pursue new and exciting ideas. Among one of his first innovations after the telephone was a photophone, a device that enabled sound to be transmitted on a beam of light. Bell and his assistant, Charles Sumner Taylor, developed the photophone using a sensitive selenium crystal and a mirror that would vibrate in response to the sound. In 1881, they successfully sent a photophone message over 200 yards from one building to another. Bell regarded the photophone as the greatest invention I have ever made, greater than the telephone. Bell's invention reveals the principle upon which today's laser and fiber optic communication systems are founded. though it would take the development of several modern technologies to realize it fully. Alexander Graham Bell died peacefully, with his wife Mabel by his side, in Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, Canada, on August 2nd, 1922. The entire telephone system was shut down for 1 minute in tribute to his life. Within a few months, Mabel also passed away. Bell's contribution to the modern world and its technologies was enormous. Months before he died, Bell told a reporter, "There cannot be mental atrophy in any person who continues to observe, to remember what he observes, and to seek answers for his unceasing hows and whys about things.